Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we're going to be planning out a CWL attack in the Champs 2 with our Town Hall 13. Alright, so I'm on my Town Hall 13, the second one, which I'm going to be planning out a CWL attack coming in with the Queen Walk Hog Riders. And what is the base that I'm going to be hitting? Well, the base that I'm going to hit is going to be number 3, I believe. So let me go ahead and bring that up here so you guys can see. I'll be able to draw over the top of it. And a lot of you guys have asked me, how have I been able to draw like this on top of the screen? Well, it's through a program called Epic Pen on my PC, and then I just put it over onto my monitor through OBS. But if you don't have any of that, you won't be able to really do it. So there are some like editing apps that you can like take pictures and draw on and plan out, but this is really nice because you can do it while it's live on the screen. Like if you have a circle here, or let's say the biggest thing is like a CC radius, you can kind of mark it up and see exactly live right there, which is really nice. It's just Epic Pen. If you search in Google, you should be able to find it. But this space, you've probably seen me hit and triple the space before, so I'm gonna come in again because I know how to do it. I've done it many times, and it's just probably best for me while I've helped plan some other bases for some of the clan mates. And what is the plan on this one? So the plan is going to be pretty much the same one that I hit before, and that's going to do a queen walk into the town hall right here. Look at all these heroes. All those heroes are right here. So I'm planning on dropping some balloons here. I'm going to do a boulder bounce onto this air defense. But in order to get the boulder bounce, you see the Grand Warden would hit my boulders. I need to drop the king right here so he can take, not only tank the warden, but he can also take out the enemy king right here. And he'll pull the CC while the queen is going in here. Going to get the air defense. Not going to drop the healers because the air defense will hit my healers if I drop them on the queen. So the boulder is supposed to get the boulder bounce right here to help take this air defense down. And then I could drop a hog rider kind of a little bit late. And then the hog will be able to move its way in here and then in here to activate the tornado trap, which I think is in the town hall. But it's very critical that this queen has to stay up. So I'm probably going to have to freeze the enemy queen before I drop the healers so that I get... And then I'm also taking a Valkyrie because there's probably going to be a bunch of skellies and maybe a witch, and the timing might be a little weird. So the Valkyrie can help take out the skellies really quickly, and then I can drop the poison a little bit later for the witch as the witch approaches. I'm just assuming there's a witch. I don't know what it's going to be. And then what I'm going to do is, after the queen is for sure going to go for the town hall and take this town hall down, then I'm going to go ahead and drop my siege barracks pretty much from right here. And then the siege barracks, P.E.K.K.A. and wizards are going to come out. And then it's going to be kind of tanking some of these defenses. And then I'm going to send the mass wall of hog riders like this with the Grand Warden and Royal Champion. And I'm going to drop a rage spell early and pop the Warden ability right as this scatter shot kind of locks on, because I think there's going to be a ton of traps, giant bombs, scatter, and just all this. And then obviously the splash from the multi. And then since the siege barracks will be over here, once it deploys, the hogs will then come out and take out this section pretty much over here, as all the main group of hogs split off into the base like this. And hopefully the queen can help loop down around the base and grab the outside buildings down here. And yeah, the key thing is to rage up the hogs right away and get the hogs raged up going through the core. Probably drop a heal spell over the double bomb tower there. There's probably giant bombs in here. And yeah, that's the plan for the base. I need one more heal spell. And let's see, do I have the heal spell? There we go. So the heal spell is there. I got 8 wizards. I got a miner. And you guys might wonder, why do I have a miner? Well, it's very important because typically you always want a miner, and that's going to be able to grab the enemy clan castle. Because I don't know if the enemy clan castle will go down for my queen. I think she'll just go ignore it, and she'll go down. So the miner will be used for that. Normally, sometimes there might be like a builder hut inside. I don't see any other... Oh, there's a builder hut right there. So the miner can go here, and then the miner can go there, even though the wizard could reach over the wall and grab that. But mainly the miners for anything that's inside the core of the base that the hog riders cannot grab. Like that one, or because they have to pass it, they will have to grab it at the very end. So the miner is kind of is helpful for that. So let's go ahead and do this attack. I know this is a base that you've seen multiple times, but it should be pretty easy. Hopefully we get it. Obviously you don't want to overthink it, but we got to do what we got to do. Let's go ahead and attack the base here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so we are live. We got to switch to a siege barracks. We are going to go ahead and drop the queen right here with a balloon and a balloon. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the king right there with a bowler bounce right here. So the bowler bounce is going to help that. Pop king a bit. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and drop the healers. Freeze the queen. Drop more healers right here. Well, that was a little close. Had to do that. Drop another balloon. Oop, rage them up. Drop the Valkyrie. There's the tornado trap. Perfect. Oof. That's what I was talking about right there. King goes down. All right, there. See that Valkyrie helped tremendously with the skellies. And now the queen's going to make her way through here. Queen's going to go through this Tesla. I'll have another rage. I think there's going to be a Sam over here. Queen's going to get through this, through that right there. So I'm going to drop the siege barracks nice and early here so they can start working. So the wizards can come out. I'll need to drop a rage through the town hall. Probably might have to freeze this up. No, we don't have to freeze. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drop the hogs. Warden World Champ this. Drop the rage and pop the Warden ability all the way through here. So the Warden ability is popped. Let's go ahead and get a heal down for the hogs right through here. And then we got a balloon that we could pop, or let's see, so they're moving through here. Eagle's working. Gonna get a heal down here for these hogs. Moving, Queen's gonna work her way through that. We're gonna go ahead and freeze. Ooh, I got a lot of hogs that died off, but let's see. Can this World Champ ability? I got the CC hogs that's still up. Pop the ability here. Drop the miner. That's gonna go to the core. With that queen still up, that's gonna be clutch right there. So we got wizards around. Drop a minion down south, and that Royal Champion staying up. So you see right there, I lost a bunch of the hogs, but it's okay. This one miner is going to help right there tremendously. I don't know. Oh, I ended up opening that wall, and it's okay. We ended up getting that 3-star. Wasn't the prettiest. It's look. Oh my god, look at all those giant bombs right there. So that's definitely going to be a 3. Don't need that poison. Was kind of saving it. Maybe there was some skeletons that popped out, but there it is. We get the 3-star. Some back-end hogs really helped right there coming out of the siege barracks. No matter how many times you 3-star it, you never know what might happen. Let me go ahead and bring that back up again and go through something. Like, I had to react right there. I dropped the freeze to make sure I froze that queen before the healer. So right there. So the bowlers did damage the air defense, but they didn't take it down. So you see right here, they ended up moving off to this king, which I did not want. And I was a little worried, but my queen locked onto that air defense just in time. And I didn't have the healers down. So I knew that my queen was going to die if I didn't freeze her, because I wasn't going to be able to have the healers down and survive that. So what I did was freeze that and then drop the rest of the healers. So then I was able to kill the enemy queen. And so that was key right there. And then another thing was pulling the tornado trap, which I expected was going to be in here, which I don't think I pulled. Maybe I pulled with the balloon. No, oh, the Valkyrie. But you see that Valkyrie? It absolutely shredded those skeletons, which I assumed was going to come up. So I didn't have to use the poison. And then it was just a triple Ice Golem CC. So I didn't need to worry about that. Just get through that. I guess you're going to get through that pretty slowly. And then the P.E.K.K.A.'s down with the wizards, moving our way through. And then here we go. So this is where you pop the Warden Eternal Tome through all this really nice and early. And the scatter, unfortunately, was not locked onto my queen, which did a lot of work to my hogs. So we were making our way here, but these hogs on the top side were clutch. These guys right here got a ton of value moving through there. And I was like, where do I drop the next heal? Maybe down here. It looks like I got a big group of hogs. But luckily I had another freeze, so I froze that single target Inferno to keep that Royal Champion alive, and it ended up working. Got the plan really nicely right there, and there we go. Perfect job. And then a bunch of wizards just for cleanup. So there we go. We get a 3-star right there. We did win the first war in here for the Champs 2, but because they didn't use their final attack. We got a little bit lucky there. So that was nice that they didn't use their final attack. We did get 2 1-stars, unfortunately, so that really hurt us, but we still managed to sneak a victory right there. And let me go ahead and jump over to Tribe Gaming and give you a little bit of an update on that. All right, so I'm over at Tribe Gaming right now. Let's take a look at where we're at. So we're in the second war. We did win the first one. We're currently 2 for 4. We got 2 triples. The first war, unfortunately, we did get a 36, so we did not do good. Unfortunately, I think we need to get like 40s. But I think we did get 136 last season, so it's okay. Technically, we can still have a chance. But we really need to do a lot better, and hopefully we can get like 40, 41 in the second day. But I'm only going to be in like 3 of these wars. I'm not going to be in like war like 3, 4, 5, or 6, I think, because I'm going to be traveling to Los Angeles, and I've just got too much. I don't have time to really put like planning and the effort that's required for this level of play. So you might only see me maybe after the fact in only 2 or 3 of these. So hopefully the guys can pull it out and keep going, and wish them the best of luck. But I do have an attack that I have to do here. But let's go ahead and jump back to Orphan, which is where we're running Ocean Oasis out of, and take a look at maybe some of the other clan mates. All right, we're going to jump back over to this war here. We're going to take a look at one of these replays. Why not? We're going to kind of show some love to some of the Ocean Oasis clan members. And this is XMI coming in with the hybrid on a base that is maybe a comment you might have seen before. What is he running? He's using the Yeti blimp, looks like, into the multi-target Inferno up at kind of 10, 11 o'clock. And then even the Yeti mites take out that Eagle artillery. Look at that value that Eagle goes down right there. And then he ends up dropping the Queen down here to charge her way to this town hall. And if the Queen's going to take that down, he's going to send the King over here, and he's going to have the hybrid come right in between the heroes, and the hybrid is going to go right through the base like that. That's the plan. And that's what you kind of got to do, is if you see an opening for the town hall on the outside, and you can get the Queen in, you can get a ton of value by doing that. And the thing you have to keep in mind is obviously something that the Queen can't reach in this case, which would be the Expo. And you would want to kind of keep these healers away from that Expo for as long as possible as he moves his way down here. So the Queen's going through. Here goes the King. And then the miners are going to come right in between, and they're going to have a nice pathing through the base here. And I think in this raid, he accidentally did put the Grand Warden on air mode. You don't want to do that, but sometimes it happens. That's the problem. The Queen getting hit by, the healers getting hit by this air defense does drop a free spell, so it's not the cleanest here. Drops the miners, and then here comes the Hog Riders. The King is down, takes out that bomb tower, Roy Champion behind, and then, yes, there is a Grand Warden on air there. Pulling all the Seeking Air Mines for the healers here. Pops the Grand Warden Internal Tome, protects everything through the core here, drops that rage to push everything through, and the King kind of made his way into here, took out that archer tower really nicely, and then the Road Champion kind of bails off and goes on the outside here while all the miners and the hogs are continuing through here, and the Queen is getting a lot of value. So XMite comes in with a nice attack on a base that is a little tricky to hit since it's kind of sectioned off, and it has the alley on the back side of the base down here. Right here, but even though if you try to get the Queen or something down this alley, the town hall is over here, right? You want to address the town hall, you want to send the Queen for it, and XMI does a beautiful job right there and gets that one done. So very nice job. Kind of wanted to highlight that attack. We'll highlight one more attack here with Ocean Oasis, kind of all the clan members, which you guys can join. Remember, after this CWL is over, or maybe you're not in a CWL, if you want to join, the Discord link will be down in the description, and you can join up and kind of let us know in the Ocean Oasis interest room there. And we got Jamie coming in here. Let's take a look at what Jamie does. And Jamie's coming in with the Yeti Smash on this base. I don't think I've seen a base like this before. And sometimes people have asked me, when do you do a Queen walk? When do you do a Grand Warden walk? And typically, I would say do a Grand Warden walk 90% of the time. Why 90? Because Grand Warden walk is safer. The problem is the if you drop the Queen here, she can't go over this multi-target Inferno. And let's say if the Queen is here and she starts walking this way, what's going to happen? The Queen's going this way, and you don't want her to go. You want the Queen technically to loop around the base here, but if you drop this Grand Warden, he can reach over the wall. He can grab not only the Wizard Tower, which the Queen can grab, but he can grab the multi-target Inferno, which is all the way back here where the queen, she can't go, right? So this Grand Warden's going to get a ton of value. Uses a king over here to kind of help set a bit of a funnel. And then in between this is going to be the Yetis, right? And so you got to drop not the Yetis from here, right? That's bad. You got to drop the Yetis for pretty much right here where the Grand Warden is, so you can pull the Grand Warden because he's a support hero, right? And so if the Grand Warden is, you drop a bunch of troops there, you can then pull the Warden off. But what he should have done, he should have waited a little bit, I think, for this Grand Warden to take this air defense down, because look at that. He stops hitting whatever he's hitting, and once he realizes there's enough troops next to him, he's going to stop, go help, and support, and the queen ends up picking off the air defense, so that was okay there. I think he ended up losing a healer, which obviously you don't want to happen, but now he sends the bowlers, the Yetis, to charge his way straight in. And the big key thing is this siege barracks over here to help kind of take care of the outside trash, and then Hog Riders are the key that are going to come out of it with the Royal Champion, right? You want to save that Royal Champion through the core, gets the jump to get through here, and then the Earthquake pretty much opens up the whole base. Now that this is open up where the queen can get into the base right here, she can reach over the wall and grab that multi-target Inferno, right? So that's why this was a great option. This is why it did end up actually working. You don't think it would have worked that well. He's got the Yetis, but there's actually a good amount of Yetis still alive, and the queen and everything. I mean, the queen died. Or nope, that's the enemy queen. His queen is still alive here. Doesn't have ability, but now the Royal Champion and Hogs are moving on the outside right here. But the big thing is that Earthquake opened up this whole base right here, which the queen can then reach over the wall and technically grab everything that she needs. And then the Hogs literally just come around the outside. So Jamie came in with a beautiful attack right here with the Yeti Smash, and worked really, really well. But yeah, so that's kind of, I guess, 3 different attack strategies that we used here in the Clan War League. Mine was the planned out live attack with the Queen walk into the Hogs. And that kind of wraps up a summary of where we were at in the Clan War League with both of the clans there, especially my live attack. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Remember, if you guys haven't checked out the Clash School, kind of the Clash tutoring, the link to that website will be down in the description as well. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go and hit that like button and subscribe down below. With that, CarbonFin signing out. Peace.